It's always a sad day when we have to part ways with our DJ gear. But after owning the Chauvet Well STX 180's for a little over a year, I've decided it was time to say goodbye. And to be honest, if it weren't for the release of the Titan 360 tubes, I'd probably still be holding on to my Well STX 180's. But before I go over why I decided to go with the both tubes versus the Chauvet tubes, let me just explain why I got the Chauvet tubes in the first place. One, I wanted something that played nicely with my DJ lighting DMX software, and the Chauvet Well STX 180's have been really good, and I figured that they were Chauvet, they would play nicer than some of the other tube lights on the market that seem to be more geared towards video production. So I've been pleased with the Chauvet Well STX 180's in that regard. Two, I wanted something reliable, and so I owned one set for 14 months and I owned one set for 9 months, and within that time span of owning 12 of them, I've had to send 4 of them into the shop for warranty repair because they kept breaking down. 4 repairs in about a 1-year span is not very good in my opinion. It's been really frustrating to not have a full set to use at my gigs, so I haven't been super pleased with that. And I wanted a tube that was really versatile, and that's kind of been mixed. Right out of the box, you have a few limited options to display these things, and NLFX Pro has some really cool accessories to help display these in other creative ways. But ultimately, I feel I had to find hacks and pioneer the way for displaying these things at various angles, and that was really frustrating, but I left all of my findings on this YouTube channel, so hopefully they've helped many of you. And as far as versatility goes, I found it very frustrating that it had to use a w-dmx transmitter. I hated having to have one transmitter to control one group of lights and another one to control everything else. That has been less than user friendly. I get that w-dmx is supposed to be better, but as a mobile wedding DJ where I'm just setting my lights literally right next to my laptop, it just really hasn't made a big difference. Just kidding, it hasn't made any difference at all. And as a multi-op, it's really confusing to have to send people with 2 different types of transmitters, and you have to explain that you have to set the right universe to the right transmitter, and yeah, it's overly complicated. And I made an entire video comparing the both Titan tubes and the Chauvet Well STX 180's, and so while I feel the Chauvet Well STX 180's were better on paper, in practicality, I feel the Titan tubes are going to be easier to set up. They're more cost efficient, so if I ever want to buy more and buy various sets for different DJs to go out, and I feel that they do the job really well. They look really good. I even in my comparison video, people noted that you can hardly tell the difference between the Well STX 180's and the Titan tubes. So I don't have any malice towards the Well STX 180's. I feel that they have been awesome and I've really enjoyed using them. I've been toying with the idea of selling them for a while, so that's why I've been rushing to create some really cool content and some really creative ways of displaying these, because I just want to get that artistic expression out of the way. You can't really do some of these creative ways mounting these with the Titan tubes, but they are really functional. They do a really good job doing the eye candy effect. They've been more reliable, more cost efficient, easier to set up, especially in the context of a multi-op. Yeah, I'm sad to see the Chauvet Well STX 180's go, and honestly, if it weren't for the release of the Titan tubes, I'd probably still hold on to them. So what has your experience been with the Chauvet Well STX 180's? Hopefully you haven't had as many warranty repairs. Let me know down in the comments below, and please smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.